Let's talk about playing Counter-Strike with intention, peaking with intention, and just playing this game to the maximum potential that's within sight of you. But first, before we get into that, I have a lot of exciting stuff to share with you, but we are going to give a message from the sponsor of today's video. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. All right, so peaking with intention, playing with intention in Counter-Strike, what does that mean? Essentially, what I want you to do when you're playing Counter-Strike is every decision you are making, every single swing, peak, utility, everything that you're doing, every comm that you're giving, every, micro decision that is happening within your head inside the game, you are doing it with a purpose. Now, this seems very obvious. Like, yeah, coach, like I know, I'm making decisions. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm playing the game. You're not though, because I struggle with this too. The worst games you're going to play in Counter-Strike is when you're scared. Like, maybe you're not scared, but you don't know what to do, right? You're sitting in A ramp here with your teammates and you don't know what decision to make, right? Versus, games where you're so in tune with what's going on, you know exactly what's happening. You're just like knife out here, you're shooting, boom, you're shooting there. You're already looking forward to the next kill because you have information and you're ahead of the ball. Intention. What does this mean? It means that when you're peeking the enemies, you're peeking with speed. You're peeking with, velocity and ferocity. Like you're like a lion peeking them, right? Versus being a little sheep that's just like, I'm gonna peek CT. Should I peek CT? I don't know. And then you're dead because an opera just killed you because you peeked like a grandma. You literally peeked like a grandma walking down the street, and then the opera killed you from CT. Versus peeking him like simple and like wall banging him or something, right? Obviously that's an extreme example, but essentially it just proves the point that I'm trying to make is when you're in spawn at the beginning of the round, a way you can do this is have a plan from the beginning. Don't go into the round being like, I don't know what to do. You have 16 seconds every freeze time, right? The round ended, you're here. Okay, I'm going to go peek underpass this round. Now we're going to go underpass and we have a plan instead of just sitting here in window. Where you can take this next level is you have multiple plans. You're like, okay, I'm going to peek underpass. And you're doing this all in your head. I'm going to peek underpass, but if they smoke window, I'm going to do this instead. Or if they smoke top mid, I'm going to do this instead. And it's hard at first to understand this, but once you start to learn what works and doesn't work, you can have kind of like a flow chart in your brain, right? And having this flow chart allows you to have intention for multiple different strategies and ways that are going on. And the way that pros do this in the mid round, because it's easy for everyone to do that in the early round, right? It's so easy. The mid round is where it's really the pros that do this the best, and a lot of newer players can struggle. In the mid round, take control. I don't care what you do, what decision you're making. Take control of your round or your teammates round. Everybody, it doesn't matter. Have at least some intention in what you're doing. Some of my least favorite rounds in Counter-Strike or moments, or when I'm playing so bad, is when I don't know what to do, right? I can't make a decision. I'm caught between like 5 different decisions. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what information's on the map. And I'll be like an operator, and then I'll just be like sitting here in window crouched. Am I useful right now? I guess if they boost window, but I'm cowering. I'm playing scared. I'm not playing as effectively as I should be, right? Versus me saying like, hey, okay, I see his, hey, can you flash window, and let's double peek connector, you and me, and boom, flash, boom, I kill him, or my teammate swings and we clean these guys up. It's just about making a plan versus willy-nilly just doing whatever you think is good. Like, oh, I'm cowering here. You know what? Let's peek window, dead, boom, dead, right? And you're not always gonna die, right? But it's just about being certain and being sure. And this is going to allow you a lot of freedom in the round, and you're going to find yourself able to do things that you really shouldn't be able to do. There's been so many times where I'm playing around, right? And I'm an operator, right? And I get the info. I hear this guy cat. Okay, I just need to kill a guy's site. I'm assuming they're playing 2-1-2, 2B, 1 mid, 2A. It's a pug. We're playing standard. Oh, I got the B kill. Boom, I got the B kill. And I'm like knife out through here and already peeking cat. Boom, got the cat kill. I'm knife out all the way to market here because I know the rotates are going to be slow and I can post on the next angle. Should I have been able to do that? Probably not in an actual game, right? I shouldn't be able to have my knife out doing all this stuff. But if you are under 3,000 elo, and I argue even any pugging games, right? Even if I'm playing professional players and pugs, it's very loose, it's very scrappy. you have the ability to dominate the round and do things that you shouldn't be able to do, right? There's so many times in pugs where I'm just taking aggressive space and making aggressive decisions that in a league match environment, it probably isn't the best play. I think even Donk wouldn't be making some of the plays, right? But obviously this isn't league, and most of you guys are playing matchmaking and faceit. And if you really want to, dominate, you have to have this intent. You have to be the one, that is sure of what you're doing and making those decisions. And guys, I know I just spent 4 or 5 minutes in this video telling you how to be aggressive, be smart, do all this. You don't have to. Sometimes taking control of the situation and playing with intent is literally just being like, all right, I'm going to post here. This is the angle I'm posted on. And then you're thinking in your head, okay, if I get a kill here, I'm going to rotate here. If I see people on the map, I'm going to do this, right? If they go A, I'm going to rotate either through cat or market. Which one am I going to do? Okay, market, it makes more sense. And just having this flow chart in your brain while you're making these micro decisions. You don't have to play aggressive, but always have intent. I'm intently holding this angle. I'm imagining through the wall, he's going to swing me. He's going to swing me, and his model is going to look like this. It's the intent you have to have if you want to rank up and have that level 10 CoJoMo mentality, right? Just have that intention, and it'll never fail you, truly. Like, you'll be surprised on what you can do when you have this intention. And like I said, you're going to be able to do things in faceit pugs that you just shouldn't be able to do. Don't get me started with matchmaking games. It's very easy, and sometimes you're not going to be able to read your opponents because they're playing so bad, but that's a whole nother video. And that's where you just play basic and standard with intention and don't do anything crazy, I guess. But always control the game. Always. If you let the other team control the game, you've already lost. You might end up winning the game, but you didn't deserve to win, to be honest. I've won so many league matches, ESL matches, FPL matches, where I wasn't in control and we still won. But I don't want to win like that. I want to win when I'm in control and I can manipulate the way the opponents are playing, manipulate everything about the map, and I'm in control. I'd rather lose when I'm in control than, losing being out of control. That is the worst feeling in the world. That's when the 13-0s happen. That's when the games where you literally just don't have a chance happen. Let's make sure that we're in control of these games and, we're actually dominating the opponent, right? It's just Counter-Strike, guys. It's Counter-Strike. That's every sport. You always want to be in control. I don't think there's many sports out there where you want the other team to be in control and to dominate you. Counter-Strike is closer to a sport than a lot of people think. I don't think it is a sport. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm in FPL, I'm UCL. I don't think Counter-Strike's a sport. But it is very similar in the strategy of sports where you got to push and pull. You want to be dominating. You want to have the other team on the back foot. And at the end of the day, your Counter-Strike models are literally just representation of you in a virtual space, right? Like, this model is me. Every decision I'm making is me, right? We're just using fake guns and fake mollies and fake bombs, but it's just, you could think about it as real life. So some food for thought. This is kind of going off on a tangent, but if you guys want to see more tangents, me playing live and showing you this in person, not in person, in live time, go ahead and check out my Twitch channel, CoJoMo CS on Twitch. I also offer live coaching sessions that you guys can play with me. I can coach you personally, your team, anything. Make sure to fill out the form in the description of this video, see my rates, see my prices, and I hope to work with some of you in the future. So let's keep grinding. I'll catch you guys later on my streams, and make sure to check out my video tomorrow, or you can watch these videos in the past on your screen down below right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all later. You all are killing it. I'm so proud of you. Peace out.